Motion mime gamers, and welcome back to Honkai Style Whale. Those from the past flushed by the fleeting lifetime, those from the future stretched into a endless night. Oh, lost wanderer, cross that uncharted wave of souls and step into the blooming field of antenna flowers. A free 5-star collection, and now redeem. You're now selecting Wow May! Before we start, we're gonna try a Castaway's trial character. When I see pretty woman, I pull for them. Oh, already automation, okay. Aww. I was a bit sad too, but let's go. Press E to chase the enemies. Oh my god, just like how it is. And then attack our enemies.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Was that a... She got a dragon? And then press E? I think they're already dead. Yeah, again. One more. Oh my god, it's like overpowered. I love it. And people are gonna hate it. But I don't give shits.
Death may protect us.
Oh my lord, what the fuck? Basic attack on the big boy. Just like I love it. It was a Ruby. You guys watch Ruby? Now E ability.
I grant you this, as you wish.
Oh, that's so sick. Would I pull for her? Fuck yeah! 160 pulls ready, just in case I don't get her the first time. You saw the people! Cascolic! Sorry, Pom Pom. It's so funny that happens to him. I won. That was quick. That actually took me 50 pulls to get her. That's crazy. Okay, let's begin our mission. Triosme has unveiled a very first prophecy. All shall be filled to one. The odd person allowed will witness the miracle, such is the will of fate. If I take an honest trial, will the prophecy come to pass for me as well? Regardless, I must give Aglaya an answer. Yeah, she needs to know. Some time ago.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary. Knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromas draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time, but now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
We are ready, ma'am and me.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
From the dog into a scale garden beast.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Why was I'm out? That's so funny. Seems like a shot in the dark. Exactly! We can have a secret deal with this, can we? We come so far. It was kind of to be a hero. Oh, she said some lines on her own. As a child, you have nothing to fear. The times have been billion times, but they never caused us any harm. Maybe because that Orynyx opposes mortals, but to me, they just seem a bit too like a goddamn child.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Enough. I really knew them. But the way I saw Catalyst, Orynyx memories all in my head.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
I trust you all to make the right calls.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Merely rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Okay, before leaving, I should just go and see how to cast this. Actually, before that, never mind. Let's go do a recap cutscene. I guess I skipped by accident. Alright.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem.
You need Aglaia for something too?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaia. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I liked to read.
Can you tell me more about the book?
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
What a touching story.
Ma'am?
Huh?
Ma'am.
How the fuck was that touching?
I actually think so too.
Ma'am?
Nani?
Ma'am?
That was the Valentine concentration level?
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity, forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Don't you worry, I'll get the blessing. I don't think there's anything else to do. Time to have us to talk to Daehan. Yep, let's go. Hey, Daehan, and what you doing here, boy? Citizens Assembly.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Alright, some good news, at least?
Good news? I wouldn't call it that.
Fuck. Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on the hills previously? It seems like they made their move.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
Okay, so Aglaia doesn't actually call the shots.
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
I have never once passed my psychology class. Perhaps you should retake something the next time you visit for university. Tell me more about the Citizens Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
It sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, The voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Is it Annex? It looks like you realize as well.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
I was right then, I was thinking.
Aglaya will surely take back Cersei's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
You suspect that he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect towards the Council of Elders?
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
I have a better understanding of the full picture now. Is there anything that we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
We understand. Thank you for being honest with us. Things are picking up again. Catalyst and Mel are tied up with Onyx trial, and while I'm preparing to visit the girl to uncover clues about the worlds beyond the sky.
They sound like you.
Let's just take things one step at a time.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oryx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Damn, what is so much to read here? Not gonna stop doing this, whatever. Okay, why am I still sleep right here with Dayla's just watching me?
I'm nervous.
It's not that soon, there are still a few more days until then.
Let's
just say I'm feeling the speeches beside others. I'm feeling right now. What the fuck? Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who has earned the gaze of Aeon, you should be able to control your living God, which is fine. We're also unreally gotten used to sleeping with the middle sunshine burning up our heads. Get some rest, Catalyst. Perhaps a new phase of our travel discussion as is about to begin. Get some rest and wait for the trial. Alright, if you listen at the voice of Genesis. Alright, Emil.
Esteemed one, Oryx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please, step forward.
Alright. While doing elegantly. Alright, he's like, go faster, you take some time. I want to take some time, you know why? I want to get ready. Why are you doing that?
Little Grey and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May carefully light your path forward.
Get ready to assume Oryx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Yeah, let's go.
The divine position of Oryx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
I long gone used to fighting fires.
The 8th core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Oryx. It shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the Chrysos heirs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles.
It's also that.
Both of you, please, come forward. recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
I only have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus.
Aye, sorry.
And surrender the core flame.
Come to me. I'm the main character, bitch. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, quick hold, my bad. There we go. Oh, damn. That was that easy?
Oryx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait for my return, my friends.
The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
Paid on.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, because I'm the main character, bitch. Let's go, Careless. The day has come. Now, Venta.
Too many?
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos' He will definitely succeed.
Oh, yes.
While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Okay, while that's happening, what's going with me?
Slap!
You trying to bitch slap me?
Wake up!
Careless? Ow! What was that?
How is it? How do you feel?
Amazing. How are you able to talk?
Alright. I think that it's amazing too. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
I had the voice winning boy. Aw, it was fun.
I have such a cute voice.
Yes, you
It
do.
must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations.
This is. You're not telling my voice, are you? Maybe I am.
Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother, it hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Oryx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
Yeah.
Memories broken. Mother, where?
You know what's funny?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
Anyways, you know what's funny? I got Caswell's in my side of my team that she's like going like, why do I have to be here to be a bodyguard? Yes, you're my bodyguard, just in case I get fucked. We'll be fine.
It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon you.
Skyfather?
Mother is calling for you.
Who's mother? Does Father Skyfather refers to Fuli? Fully? Is that why?
Well, I'm not.
Tatara's words are inspired. Each symbol emerged from the mist has been cloaked forced, symbolizing memory.
Sky Father has chosen you.
Who is your mother?
Stop lagging, bitch!
A measured voice presses through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mile of distance, reflecting and returning to your ears in an echo, which, within the echo, you simply could make out the cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
We come to you because of something important.
Say thank you!
Something important, an important matter.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
All die so fast on floor 1.
Leave it to us, Titan.
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something.
What would that be?
Just one thing.
Go on.
Lacking something. What is it?
What you lack is a future.
A future? Nani? What future?
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The gaze from the Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
What?
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
You're telling me I'm dead?
What? How is that possible?
I'm confused too, man. Dead? Yeah, I'm dead. How am I dead? So I'm dead.
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
You still haven't explained everything. I can't even speak. You still haven't explained these clearly. Like, what the fuck?
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father, time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust to you the fate of the world. If you wish to, save it, go to find your future that has been stolen, even if that means you'll have to cheat death.
We're Castoist.
You'll have to challenge that hand of shadow clasped with unyielding fingers.
Before they pass the 15th hour, go forward and claim your future. This is the 12th trial of time. Huh? I'm dead. You're finally awake. What was that day, huh? Like that meme?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Always has entrusted you with a duty. Now you know this from the demon god of Euphorius. However, may I have said about what happened during the trial, but they'll still explain things to the others and told me to bring it back to you and the rest of us. That Titan must be joking, right? There's something that I never told you. When we landed, it was Honkai was pierced by Nikido's laser. Do you remember back in the wounds of the abyss that I said? You passed a while, I'll call you ahead. I blocked out too, but not before it dragging you out. It was a good thing that you were in a car, or we would have been crushed into pieces. Actually, my account kind of made that situation. What actually happened was more complicated. You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and use the last machine to stem up bleeding, but then I was also hit by a falling and lost my consciousness. The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing, but when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up again. How the fuck did I come back to life? I'm not sure whether the gaze of Phil has anything to do with that matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now, just like those objects in the past in the milk of onyx. Perhaps man is the Archon rope that ties you to the present. I have assumed this couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be exact opposite. What should we do next? It's not time for us to depart despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Our next mission, finding your stolen future and cheating death, considering Radiant is into his body. It seems to suggest that there is some kind of miracle power in the woods that can reverse death. The key seems to lie with the hands of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then, Callus.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
No, you're fine. Cass, where are you? Cass?
Mister, I'm right here.
Behind me? Your heart itself is coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
For some reason, you feel that you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but the glimpse of death is past your face. Then, a chill doesn't do your skin, drips your face. Dump, heart begins to slow. Spirit being give close to your sky. Yeah, hell, why not? In the blink of the eye, you seem to have fallen breathing closer, and you just happen to close your eyes.
Please pardon me.
A sudden phase of nervous flow fills your sense. The sudden makes you forget you need to breathe. You realize that you are still alive, and know to be more precise, your death was not through. The causes of the injured touch despised as quick as it came, and replacing it is a touch of fingertips, and the tremor born of tremulous, the original from the closing licking arm. Her quivering fingers gently brush against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
So if I was to group your tits, you can't feel it either? Anyways, cause you're shaking.
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier.
Not your fault.
Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
And she goes, oh, shit, you talk!
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities, but... Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
Agreed, there's no harm in trying
I
again.
have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
And she pauses to touch my dick at the same time. Because it once again places her paw on your face. Her shiver becomes somehow this time. Did you discover something?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax.
I got a phone.
I
Who
hope
needs
that
books?
reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Unless it's a manga, then maybe I'll read it.
More and more
Okay,
species.
going to bed. I'm a ghost now. Ooh, ooh.
They're here.
Hello.
Partner! Ryzen said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
She can even take a pulse of someone who's dead.
That's the medical prowess of the Twilight Courtyard. Amazing, isn't it?
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope, Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Thank you for your help.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just
What's wrong, Aglaya?
omens always come in pairs.
Come on!
A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Not long ago.
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
The hedgehog?
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
The Nether. Not mine, by the way. That's the OLOY.
Not Netherrealm.
It looks like it though, but I guess not.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you. Me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it deep within the tides. Beyond the closed gates of the void world, a voice about to recount something.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Hold on. Is there a child kill of him? There is. Hold up.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Always busy, huh?
Nice.
Okay, I'm actually gonna stop gaming. Anyways, I'm gonna stop it there for this episode, so we'll continue this on the next one. Oh, well, I'm gonna there. Like, subscribe, I'll see you later. Sayonara.